Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I'm here doing the monthly zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. If you are a cross watcher, please keep in mind that energies can flip and it can actually be spirit talking to you because they know who's watching. Also, we're doing finances and career on the left. We're doing love and romance on the right for the month of June. I have two announcements to make. Kind of three. One is that Patreon launches on June 1st, right at midnight here in the Eastern time zone. And for the Patreon accounts, there will be 4 tiers. I won't go into it here, but I did upload a video with all the information, and I hope to see you over there. I will be doing extended versions of all of the zodiacs, and honestly, even some of the love and romance ones that I'm going to be doing from now on. I will extend the ones that I feel needed. And any extended videos that I do will be available to all Patreons at the second tier and up. Okay, so consider that if you're interested. If you would like to book your own private reading, I just opened my schedule up from Tuesday on for 2 weeks and a week or 2 weekends. It's kind of weird how I do it. I do 2 weeks, including that weekend. Then I take a weekend off, and then I do 2 weeks and a weekend. So get in while the getting's good, because I like to take a couple of days off for me and Jesse. We're going to go do some fun stuff this summer. School's almost out. This is his last week of school coming up. So anything else? Oh, and the gratitude giveaway, guys. Anybody who monetarily supports my channel in any way, shape, or form, your name is getting entered into the drawing. It's just a way for me to give back to those of you who support me and my mission, and I love you. And so I'm giving away almost $200 worth of goodies. If you'd like to know what that entails, go over to the community tab. You'll have to scroll back one because I put another announcement up when we did the full moon. But everything you need to know about that drawing is there. If you donate a deck or donate money, or you purchase a private reading, or you join Patreon, any tier in Patreon, your name gets entered in, and it's bi-monthly. So every 2 months, we're going to do a gratitude drawing because I love you and I couldn't do what I do without you. And I am very, very grateful. So Pisces, let's bring you down to your reading and see if yours is going to be as intense as everybody else's has been so far. Crazy, crazy energies for this eclipse season, right? So your bottom of the deck energy in your finances and career. Oh, and I had to see that, didn't I? So we have the 10 of Wands with the Hierophant. So for some of you, before I look at what is here, I'm already picking up a little bit of a message that for some of you, and whatever you do for your finances and career, or however you make your money, there has been a lot of burdens where you're at, and you need, it's like a moral issue for some of you. You stick around because they need you, or you want to put your best foot forward, because this Hierophant says morals. So we're going to take a look at how that might play into your morals, right? Maybe you're being triggered when it comes to doing the right thing. Oh, well, yeah. Holy crap. Can you spell change? CHANGE. Pisces, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. This says poverty. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. We're gonna spin this in a good way for you. Don't worry. So also, I'm seeing the toxic mask in this deck. I think of, when I see this, these are either toxic thoughts that you have, or these could be toxic people around you. This could be not knowing your value. This could be you being a hard worker, but feeling like nobody supports you, feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Maybe you're doing most of the work and everybody else is kind of leaving you holding the bag, right? That's what I'm seeing, leaving you holding the bag. And I'm seeing vultures, like you've got vultures around you. And so here we've got the 5 of Cups. That's why I said, can you spell change? Because fives are all about changes. And we have regret. So, and then your next card is the Wheel of Fortune. This is good. This is can we spell changes? Changes, 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 changes. And then we have morals. Maybe there's something going on for some of you, like you just found out that one of your coworkers is stealing from the company, or maybe there's a moral issue, right? That you feel like you need to do one thing and maybe the circumstance is calling for you to do another thing. But I see that it's heavily burdened you. And under this, I also see the Lovers, but in this deck, it says ultimatum. So there might be some kind of a feeling that you have to make some kind of a moral choice because you can't handle the burden of whatever this is on the table. It's going to be different for each of you. But I feel like there's been a deep need for change in your finances or your career. And it could be around partnerships too with that Lovers card. Whatever it is, you've been feeling heavily burdened. You feel like you need to take the high road, whatever that is for you. And I think when you take the high road, you're going to feel regret. It looks to me like you're about to make some kind of a huge decision around your finances, and it's going to leave you feeling sad. Maybe you always loved where you were at or what you were doing, and now it's just turned toxic on you. And you're ready to make a choice about change because you don't want to deal with the hardship or the toxicity anymore. But this is definitely a good change. When you get the Wheel of Fortune, that's the universe opening up doors for you, moving things in a different direction, a better direction. It's a 10. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10, and wands, your 10 of Wands is a 10. That's completing some kind of a situation or cycle and creating change. I mean, you got 2 5s in the Wheel of Fortune. So let's take a look at your advice. We have support. I hereby call in a dream team of support into my creative life. I'll only work with the most perfect of collaborators for me and stack my projects with positive, constructive attitudes. If my workplace is in a treehouse, I'll hang a hand-painted sign on the door that says, "No jerks allowed." So it sounds to me with that toxic card, it sounds to me like whoever you've been working with isn't supportive, right? And it's been a burden for you, and you're looking at your options. You're looking at an opportunity here to change something for the better for yourself. But I feel like you're letting people down when really Spirit's trying to tell you that perhaps it's not you, it's them. They've been letting you down. And so what is the fear? I asked about the fear. And your fear is abundance. And you do have the 5 of Pentacles. Sometimes the 5 of Pentacles is about not knowing your own value, not realizing what a contribution you are and how perfect, like the universe is always trying to show us that we are abundant, that we don't have to earn abundance. It's our inherent right as human beings. It's our inheritance, right? And so it looks to me like you have a fear around money, and you might have a little bit of lack belief systems, like I certainly did. I grew up thinking that there were caps on everything. People like me only make, $30,000 a year if you're lucky, right? That's a good year. And it wasn't until I expanded my consciousness, until I started realizing that I'm gifted, I'm talented, I have things that I have gifts that I can contribute, that are needed and necessary and valuable. And so I think Spirit's trying to show you that, because next is your milk and honey. So abundance is here on the table for you, absolute abundance. But I think you're going to have to make some changes in the month of June in order to be able to receive it. And I think it's all around your belief systems on what you're worthy of having. So make sure you know your value. Make sure you don't let people take advantage of you. If anybody's giving you any ultimatums, take them serious. Choose wisely. Some of you have leadership qualities, but you're in you're following, you're not leading. And it's time, Spirit's trying to show you, it's time to level up. Okay, so let's take a look at your love and romance for the month of June. Oh, well, alrighty then. Your first card, I told you had leadership qualities, right? Maybe it looks to me like in your love and romance, there's going to be some big movements in the month of June, I'm sorry. So whether you resonate with being the emperor or this is the other person's energy, I see communication, possibly online communication. This can also mean travel. Maybe somebody's coming to see you or you're going to see them. But this is the universe shooting 8 flaming hot rods of passion right at you, right? And it's coming from an emperor, no less, which is like the big daddy of the zodiac. Now, the emperor in his power is a beautiful thing to behold, right? In a balanced, harmonious state. But if the emperor is showing up in any kind of distortion, then the emperor can show up as bossy, pushy, willful, stubborn. So you'll have to read your person, right? Or your own energy. This communication, is it coming in the right way? Is it coming in with integrity? It's news or travel, because we have the Fool next. So the month of June is popping for you as far as your love and romance. Bottom of the deck is this Fortune card. It says lucky turn of events, auspicious, totally unexpected communication, fortune, and surprise. Under that, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Holy crap. 10 of Swords. I have a feeling this Emperor's got 2 people to choose from. Either that, I'm going to take a look in the deep dive here, in the extended, if you join me over in Patreon. But it looks to me like whoever the Emperor is, so if you resonate with being masculine energy or sitting in your masculine energy, it's not about the avatar. Because we've got Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and this auspicious communication. And so with the 10 of Swords under that, I kind of feel like there's a painful ending, possibly with one of these queens. And that could be the news, that they're ready to start something new because they've cleared something out, or someone. Let's take a look at your advice and see if it gives more clues here. So we have breathe. This is going to be, so this energy feels intense, guys. I'm just going to say, with this, auspicious, totally unexpected communication with the 8 of Wands. Holy crap. And the Fool, this Emperor, whoever it is, you or your person, is ready for a new beginning, and they're ready to talk about it. And it might just bring you into a place of imbalance where Spirit's saying, take a moment to breathe, right? If a choice needs to be made, I didn't see a choice card yet, but if there's a choice that needs to be made, Spirit wants you to ground and center yourself and take a deep breath before making that decision, right? It's an 11 too, because it's number 29, which breaks down to 11. And 11s are master numbers, and they're from the universe saying that, this is an important moment. Take a moment to think about it. Take a moment to breathe. Next, we have do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. It's called responsibility. It's funny, over here in your work, you've got morals, and here you've got responsibility. So with these two queens, I think whoever the emperor has been trying to please two people, trying to not hurt one, because we got the 10 of swords. Well, not wanting to hurt either one is what I see. Wanting a new beginning. We're gonna see in the extended who the new beginning they want to have it with, because we have the 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. So, he being the emperor wants to build something. Actually, it feels like there's already a foundation built. When I get the 3 of Pentacles, it feels like you've already been working on it. So there's something that this emperor has been working on, probably with 2 people. And now it's time for a choice, right? And Spirit's advice, if this is your energy, is do what feels right for you above all else. You need to choose your own happiness. It's impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have a responsibility only for your own happiness and your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. You're not born into this world to care for everybody else. Now, if you have children, that's different. You created those. You brought them in. But if there's two feminines in this energy, and you resonate with being the masculine, then it looks to me like Spirit's saying you need to choose what's good for you. What's going to make you happy? Trust me, I know from getting a divorce that people learn to take care of themselves. You might think that you're an absolute necessity in somebody's life and that they'd never survive without you. But the truth is, that's not the truth. It's just not. So whether you resonate with being one of these queens over here, and the emperor is going to bring you a choice, then you need to choose what makes you happy, because a new beginning is going to become available. But you're going to have to ground and center and breathe. And if you don't resonate with being the feminine, you resonate with being the masculine, then as you make your choice, you need to ground and center and breathe and communicate clearly what this new beginning needs to be for you, right? Because next, this is my fear card. I set my intentions that this is the fear. It may not be real. Remember, fears are false evidence appearing real. Over here, it was a fear of abundance. It's a fear of success, not a fear of failure. It feels to me, Pisces, like you have a fear around succeeding. And because of limiting belief systems that, possibly you were raised in a family where, money wasn't abundant. But abundance is here for you to create. And so here your fear is unavailable. You're afraid that this person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. And so, again, I'm going to recap. If you are the masculine in this, you may be having to make a choice between 2 feminines, and you want to choose the person that you deserve, that will make you happy. Choose. And it's funny, it says you can't please all parties in the present situation. So, there's a fear around losing something, Ten of Swords, in order to take a leap of faith or a chance on something new with somebody else that might possibly end up not being the right choice. It's like you have a fear that this person won't accept you. And if you're the feminine, if you resonate with being one of these Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles in the story, because it's just energy. I mean, I don't have any water energy here at all. So obviously this is not the people's signs. This is the energy they're holding. So if you resonate with being one of these queens, then when this information comes in, you're being asked to choose what's right for you and to choose what's going to give you what you deserve, because you are worthy, right? And it looks like the universe is teaching you a lesson around knowing your worth, knowing that your happiness matters. I mean, there's absolutely no reason for you to sacrifice your own joy, love, and happiness for some kind of sense of duty, which is what it looks like. And a fear, with that Three of Pentacles, it's like you've built something. You built something with a foundation and you worked hard at it. But it's only the Three of Pentacles. I mean, there's 10 in the suit. You got a lot more that you're able to create for yourself. And maybe you've been stagnant in whatever it is you've been creating with one of these queens. And it's time now for you to, choose what really brings you happiness. What's going to get you to that 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So what is your advice? We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And look at how funny is that. Trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe is at play. And it's funny, the universe is over here in your finances too, with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, you're being told twice to breathe, guys. Look at that. Have faith and breathe. Breathe. Isn't it funny? You got trust twice and you have faith, or you have trust twice and you have breathe twice. So this 8 of Wands and this auspicious communication is really probably going to surprise the crap out of you. Or if you're the one making the communication or bringing the news, this is taking an awful lot of trust and faith to take this leap of faith. And there is some fear around not being well received by whoever the person is you're wanting to choose. But again, Spirit's saying you have to choose what's best for you. People pleasing is not pretty, guys. It's not. It's a bad habit, and all it does is make you sacrifice your entire life to please others. And, we all learn that in some way, shape, or form. But when you finally integrate that lesson, you realize that you are important and that you matter. And all the energy and love and work that you've done in this world is not for nothing. It's definitely meant to bring you to a place of your abundance, your milk and honey, your happiness, right? So trust and do what feels right for you above all else. All right. I love you guys. I hope the month of June brings you all of this yummy abundance. And if you would like your own private personal reading to get down to the bottom of this, get a little deeper, then please reach out. Everything you need to know will be in the description box below, as well as a link to the Patreon account if you would like to join and get every month's extended versions. There will be posts for the zodiacs on the 1st and the 15th of each month. And there will be lots of extra readings and whatever I can create, because honestly, I'm looking forward to it. So I will see you on the other side. Namaste.